Previously on A Basement Affair.
I slept with Frank.
If an intimate relationship is that important to Frank, maybe I should just go home.
I just feel like I've been lied to.
Some girls want to get physical.
You're a psycho.
I'm not a psycho.
I like feisty girls. She's just a little too nice. Like,
It's weird to me that being perfect disqualifies you. But it does.
It's okay.
Kerry.
I'm thinking, do I really want to accept the key?
Of course.
I'm living with my parents in New York City. I'm 31 and I'm broke. It ain't pretty. I need a girl to set me free from my crazy family. I gotta get up out of the basement. I gotta get you into my heart. I'm taking a chance to find a romance out of the basement into my heart.
Good morning, my three best friends in the house.
Melody went home last night, and waking up this morning with only 4 of us, I'm really not too worried about the competition because I know that when Frank looks at me, he sees something that he doesn't see in the other girls.
Even though Frank and I had a little disagreement yesterday,
Why would I want to be alone with another woman when I have a wife? Why would I
I'm
want
over
that?
it. You're a psycho. I hope that now that we're past that hump, that we could just get more closer to each other.
It just sucks because in a situation like this, it's like hard being like, wow, like if I had like the time, I know this person would be like so into me. You at least got really lucky and got a whole bunch of D's and stuff. So he has no questions about you, really.
Since I found out that Kathy has been intimate with Frank, I don't know if I can trust her anymore, and I know that he's missing that with me, but I have morals, and I'm not gonna have sex with him if there's still 4 other girls in the house. Kathy, Dana, even though...
All right. Good morning, ladies. Today we are going to take care of some family business. That should be very revealing. Be ready in half an hour. Love, Frank.
I hear family business and I realize our families may be coming, and I'm terrified for Frank.
Did anyone talk to their parents recently?
Nope.
I couldn't get in touch with my parents yesterday.
My mom, I spoke to her yesterday, and she seemed like...
My mom didn't say.
And I spoke to my sister yesterday.
My mom was probably like, I'm not going.
My sister would come.
I am so nervous that my mom is coming here today.
I'm so mad at you. Still in love with this guy? Does he have any respect for you? Who is he? What are his future goals? That's what I want to know. And get your ass home, because I am going to track you down if you don't.
No, you're not. Okay, bye. She has not been happy about what she's heard.
You think it definitely means family, though?
I have to make sure my mom is still home, far away from Frank, and not on her way here. She's not home. She's coming here. This is gonna be terrible.
Are you gonna be sad if your parents don't come?
Depends who comes.
I'm getting really nervous. All I'm thinking right now is, who's it gonna be? It's gonna be my mom, it's gonna be my dad. I'm hoping that it's gonna be my mom.
Do you think it would be bad if like my mom couldn't make it?
No.
Because I feel like honestly, because of my dad's work, he can't.
I don't know if my parents are gonna come for me, but I just really want them to meet Frank because he's somebody that I really care about and could become an important part of my life.
Today I'm meeting the girl's parents. I gotta be honest, I'm really nervous. Because when I was on I Love New York Season 2 and my mom came on the show, everything changed.
Don't tell me what I'm going to do. I don't have to excuse myself.
Don't be up in my way. I love that wig you wear. That look like you're wearing a beaver's ass on your head.
I wanna eat dinner.
I don't think I'm getting an apology from her or that transvestite. You are a loser. And I think it's time for you to go.
I have to be ready for anything to happen.
I thought I was gonna hear a doorbell.
Hey. Hey.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Come on in.
Wow, someone's parents are really early.
Hey, Felicia.
Yeah?
Could you come inside? We got some special guests.
Hey, what do we got here? Oh, we're getting
Mrs. Maresca, these are my parents.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God, my parents are the first people here. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I have nothing to hide. This is who I am.
Thanks for the coffee, but the tips are gonna be bad.
He's a comedian, huh?
Yeah, well, I got children who go from 23 to 63.
Let me tell you, you look great. You really do. Felicia's father is 90 years old. You would never believe this man is 90 years old.
He was so spry. He kind of reminded me of Jack LaLanne.
He did. He really did.
That's why when I met him, you know, he was in his 60s, but I thought he was like 35 years old.
Flirt with all the girls. Oh, that keeps you moving, you know.
That'll keep you young, but I'm not so sure it's going to be for a happy marriage.
You don't get caught.
Let's see who's the next one coming in.
Hello.
Hi. Oh my God. Is that my mom? Like, who is that?
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm Frank.
I'm Debbie.
I see my mom walk through the door, and I am just so happy and relieved. Thank God it's not my dad.
Hi, Debbie, Gary. You have a lovely daughter.
I know.
Really.
I feel like there's nothing not to like about my mom. She's just really sweet and innocent, and I feel like Frank is gonna love her.
Debbie, you can sit right here. I got a seat for you. Hello.
Hi, I'm Adrian.
I could have, as soon as I saw you, it was like I was looking at sort of a twin.
That's it, I thought you were gonna be. How are you?
I'm not obsessed to see my sister because we're like best friends, but I'm just kind of disappointed that my parents didn't show up. This is my sister. She's like my best friend, so I figured she would be the one to come.
What's her name?
Adrian.
Oh, I was gonna say she looks too young to be a mother.
Do you not get along with your mom or something?
Me too.
No, I do. It's just like with my dad's job, I think like, you know, he couldn't really come. As soon as Frank realizes that my parents aren't here and they're not coming, I could tell that he's pretty offended.
Your mother is awfully young.
Kathy lives relatively close by.
Right.
So
20
it's
minutes
not
away.
even a problem of traveling or anything. It just makes me think that her mom didn't want to be here.
She didn't.
I really have my doubts about Kathy.
That
and
brought up my
I always have
suspicions.
had my doubts about Kathy.
As soon as I saw her, I said, that's not her mother.
I don't think so.
Everyone else's family has already arrived, and I just feel sick to my stomach right now.
Frank, someone's at the front door. Go see who it is. Ooh, go see who's at the door.
We didn't have that, you know. So it's just a whole...
Yeah.
Hello. Come on inside. Sure. Everybody's in the living room.
Wow, did it just get cold in here? Or is that just Dana's mom?
I didn't think you were coming, huh?
Well, I don't like what's going on, that's for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Who is this guy? Don't get me started, seriously, all right? I gotta eat, I'm hungry. All right, can I eat?
Don't be upset.
I'm so bad.
Well, just calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I'm not calming down. I came for you, but I don't really want to be here.
Will you give it a chance, though?
No, I'm not. But I'm not gonna shut up, so don't tell me to shut up, then I'll go crazy. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I want to talk to you really quick anyways.
There's nothing to talk about.
Mommy, I want to talk to you.
Now to me, Dana's mother is coming here looking for a fight. She comes into the kitchen, does not say hello to anyone. I tried to ignore it because I didn't want a problem. What a rude woman.
So pissed.
I cannot see this going well at all.
Coming up.
I mean, seriously, what has he got? Why do you like him?
I'm terrified for Frank.
Seriously, get back to school and get home. I have nothing more to say.
And later.
I got my suitcase out. I've been spending all this time with Frank trying to show him that I'm open. It's like, do I really even want to be here anymore? Like, I feel like all this is doing is like with my head.
Your sister?
Yeah. There's no way my dad wouldn't have been able to come because of his job. I'm kind of nervous because my sister came and Frank really wanted my parents to be there.
I'm like,
Well,
I'm hurt a little bit.
I mean, I could tell you like why.
Why?
Honestly, like my dad, like with his job and stuff, he's like, he can't like be in like this kind of situation.
This type of situation? What? Is she embarrassed by me or something?
And I'm sure he told my mom like for that same purpose, like he would prefer her not to. My dad, there was no way he was gonna come because of his job, and I knew he was gonna tell my mom she couldn't either. But it's like my dad is like really high up in like a big company, and he wouldn't want to be like associated with any kind of reality TV show. Like I told you, like my mom is just the kind of person who like whoever means something to me means something to her. Like it has.
Yeah, well then she would be here right now.
That's not true. You don't understand.
All right, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying as far as they have their own careers, they have their own lives.
No, my mom doesn't work, but just because.
You're making it worse. She doesn't even work. I guess Kathy's parents aren't as supporting as my parents, if you ask me. Because if they were supporting to her daughter, they would have came on the show and met the man that she wanted to be with.
Seriously, this is serious now.
I'm really seriously. I don't want to be here. I'm pissed off this guy. I mean, seriously, what has he got? Why do you like him?
I could tell my mom's so pissed. She does not want me to compete for a guy. She does not want me here.
Look, I know that he has 15 girls in here, and I know enough. Seriously, he doesn't work. You're in college. You're graduating. You're going to Pace. I don't need that. How's he gonna? Do you like his guy?
Yeah, I do. He's a really great person.
I think it's ridiculous.
Mommy, if you would just get a chance to maybe open up to him.
There's no open up. He doesn't work. He can't provide for you. I'm not shushing, man. Don't tell me to shush. I'll speak louder.
Mommy.
Well, tell me to shush, man. I ain't shushing.
How can you make an assessment, a proper assessment, if
All
you
I know
really
is I
get a
heard he
chance?
doesn't work. That's right enough for me.
Mommy, maybe he could be a stay-at-home dad.
Get the out of here, seriously.
How can you say that?
He can't be a stay-at-home dad, Dana.
Why?
Seriously. What is his future goals? Did you ask him? You're supposed to like this
he
guy.
wants
Do you
to
know
be in the
anything about him?
entertainment business, Mommy. So
Entertainment business? With different girls every other week? Because that's what's gonna happen. Seriously. Get back to school and get home. I have nothing more to say. This is crazy. I can't even comprehend all this. I can't, Dana. I think you're in for a disaster. That's your fault, though.
I guess now I have to go talk to Dana's mom. She doesn't look too happy.
Hello. Hi, Debbie.
Mommy. Donna.
Donna, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You doing good today?
Not so much.
No? What's the matter?
I don't really like the idea of Dana even being with you, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Do you know me?
I know enough. I know some things. Are you going to be able to provide for her? That's all I care about. She's college or.
I'm going to be able to provide for her and 25 kids.
How do you know that? And I don't want her to make supporting you or any other guy. I care about my daughter. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I care about. I'm right here for my daughter. That's it.
What do you do for a living, may I ask?
I'm an esthetician.
An esthetician. What's an esthetician do?
Does microdermabrasion, facials, peels. What are your future goals, though?
I sing, I play piano, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, but are you
Martin
making money
songs.
singing? I mean, because
Yeah, I do gigs. I think that every person should go for their dreams and their goals.
I think so, too.
And shoot for the stars, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
But of course, as a parent, I'm going to be upset. Of course. My daughter liking some guy that's with all these other girls.
It wasn't like 15 girls come in here. I'm trying to get down every girl's pants. Okay, that's not how it works. Let me explain. I get to know each lady.
Yeah, but getting to know them by too.
No.
This one that night.
No.
Okay, I've tamed bigger cougars than Debbie. I mean Donna before. Watch this.
Do you want to see a picture of me 3 years ago when I was like 65 pounds heavier? I couldn't get a girl to save my life. I've never in my life made a first move on a girl. I wish I could. I'd go downstairs and show you pictures of what I used to look like. I was made fun of. I was teased my whole life. I still feel fat. I still feel like I used to be. I got lucky. I got on TV. My whole life has changed. My whole body is transformed. Everything about me has changed.
All right, I guess.
Believe me. Maybe you should have listened to your mother, because sometimes mom does know best. And listen, the last thing I want to see is a family
I just
fighting.
don't want her to be.
I'm just saying, I'm not looking for a family to fight.
Well, of course, I mean, I have concerns, and like now you're telling me some stuff about you. Sure. I mean, I want to hear this. I want to know what you're about. Of course, it's my daughter.
So if anyone who's ever heard me has believed in me.
For her.
I have good intentions for all the girls that are here. I'm trying, at the end of the day, to find out mentally who I'm gonna connect with the best. Show.
Really? Well, maybe you can show me, prove me different then. Prove me that I'm wrong.
Hi.
Hi.
Would you like to come and join us inside?
Oh, sure.
Now that I've taken a bite out of Donna, it's time to announce what the plan is for today, and it's gonna be great.
I really appreciate everybody being here. You all have great daughters. Today, we're gonna get some alone time with me and each and every one of your families, so I can get to know a little bit about them, and they can get to know a little bit more about me. We're gonna start off with Kerry and her mother.
This will probably be the first and last time my mother and I ever share a date, but I'm excited for my mom to get to know Frank and for Frank to get to know my mom. The only thing that I'm worried about is it might bring back old memories from my parents' divorce, and I really don't want to talk about that as much.
So tell me a little bit about Kerry growing up and like some of the guys she's dated.
The ones I know about, you mean? Yeah.
Why, she hid some boyfriends away from you?
Oh, all girls do.
Huh.
I did it.
You know, I really want to talk to Kerry's mom because there's a lot that I want to find out about Kerry, you know? I sense that there's something that she's not telling me.
Well, she had some nice boyfriends, you know, that I met. There was the Italian guy. That was her first, I think, real relationship. There were times when I liked him and times that I didn't like him.
Talking about my ex-boyfriend is just a little awkward as well because I never really talked about my relationship that much with my mom.
Has she dated a lot of guys?
That I know of, again, that I know of. See, she doesn't always tell me because she has guy friends who she's been friends with a long time, and sometimes they think that they're dating and they're really not.
You know, I kind of looked at my mom and was like, oh God, this is kind of like embarrassing and awkward.
So it's cool I live in my mom's basement right now?
For now.
Okay.
Just for now.
I'm gonna move out, I promise.
now,
I'm
that's
gonna.
it for
Okay, yes. Let's say about now your relationship with your ex-husband.
Oh God, I really didn't think that this topic would come up.
It's kind of non-existent, but not the way it used to be, where it was a little hostile.
How old was Kerry when you guys got divorced?
Kerry was young. She was just going into kindergarten. It was horrible. It was like 5 years of insanity. You know, the visitations, and we went through a very messy divorce.
This is really uncomfortable for me right now. It's a very touchy subject, and it's kind of weird to be talking about it with Frank and my mother because I never talk about it with my mom.
What's her relationship like with her father?
She has to answer that.
Not good.
Is it because you don't?
I rarely see my dad. I was definitely affected by my parents' divorce, but I don't want, you know, Frank to think that it's going to affect our relationship in any way. I also, like, I can get attached very easily because when I have, like, a male figure around that I care about, I get attached really easily because I never had, like, a male figure around the house.
That cares about you.
Yeah.
Oh no. Daddy issues? I knew she was too good to be true. I'm ready for a stable relationship in a family. I'm just not sure if she's ready for a long-term relationship yet.
I think we're gonna.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, I think we're
it's a
gonna
beautiful
really head
day.
out though. Yeah.
I think that the date today with my mom and Frank went really well, but as far as our relationship, I feel like the date wasn't so good for Frank and I. I feel like this date basically made him feel more nervous about our relationship, and it was supposed to make him feel more confident about our relationship.
Coming up, you don't call your mom and ask her advice or ask her for her opinion?
Frank thinks I'm not an open person.
That's your mother. How could you not? And later, if I saw your mother out, she would be someone I would totally go and talk to.
I'm looking at Dana's mom and Frank, and I'm thinking, is she gonna move into our bunk beds tonight?
Oh, if I hit on Dana's mom, I better stop.
All right, we'll see you later.
See you later.
All right.
Bye, have fun.
All right. This is gonna be a nice stroll.
I learned a lot on my date with Kerry and her mom. A lot more than I ever thought I would. But now, it's time to spend some time with Felicia and her parents.
I got you. You're not going.
Okay, baby.
You're not going anywhere.
No, not with them muscles.
Frank is really cute. He's pushing my dad in the wheelchair, and it's just a beautiful day. I mean, everything's going right.
What kind of daughter would you say Felicia was growing up? Like, what kind of kid was she?
I think that she was a little bit on the shy side
Yeah?
in the beginning, but that sort of wore off.
She never was like a problem child. Never.
Oh no, she was always happy and.
For the most part, I would say Felicia is pretty reserved.
I think she's always been like that.
I'm sure you've met Felicia's past boyfriends.
I don't think she dated too much.
To be completely honest, I really don't. I've never really brought anyone home or shared anything like that with my parents.
Why though? Those are your parents. That's your family.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Red flag. I could definitely understand if Felicia doesn't want to open up to me. I mean, come on, we just met. But something's up if she doesn't want to open up to the people that raised her.
If you're gonna meet somebody and you're gonna be with them, How could they not meet your family?
Well, I think if it was anything serious, then I think she would have brought them home.
You don't talk about relationships with your mother? Really?
No, she talks to me.
No, I talk
She
to my parents
does.
almost every single day
Yeah.
on the phone. It's just about certain things.
If you're not able to fully open up to your mother,
I really wish that this conversation about being not open would just end. I've been spending all this time with Frank trying to show him that I'm open, which I am, so my parents are not helping me at all right now.
it's really nice out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We had a great time with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm right here.
Man, these first 2 dates have been real eye-openers. I'm honestly nervous about what I'm gonna find out about these next 2 girls.
Kathy, you and your sister. Dana, you and your mother. I got something very special planned. We're gonna all go together.
This is ironic. My first date with Frank is with my sister, Dana, and her mom. Awesome.
So I'm so excited that me and my mom are gonna get to spend alone time with Frank. This is a perfect opportunity for them to get to know each other.
So Donna, question about Dana's relationships, her past relationships.
She hasn't had many.
Does your mom scare some of your boyfriends off?
She just likes to
I just
meet
really
them.
I want to know them. Like, I'm not.
When I first answered the door, I was like,
I'm really a nice person.
God, I was showing the door.
I'm really a nice
She
person.
was thinking of like
I was thinking of these crazy things, like,
And how that goes
strippers, hot tub. I really was.
Well, there is a hot tub.
I know,
You weren't half wrong.
Frank and my mom are totally bonding, and he's getting to know about how my family really is.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I see somebody.
I hope so. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Is he older or younger?
He's younger.
Nothing wrong with that. How much younger?
But he's younger.
Oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not down with the parents who want to dress like the kids and act like the kids and date their kids' boyfriends. Therefore, I don't like Dana's mom.
Like, see, like you're made to be with the younger guy because
I'm a young soul.
Well, if I honestly, no offense, if I saw your mother out, she would be someone I would totally go and talk to.
Thanks, Frank.
I think you're beautiful. I'm sorry. I mean, listen, I'm honest and a straight shooter. I'm just being honest.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
honesty.
I'm looking at Dana's mom and Frank, and I'm thinking, is she gonna move into our bunk beds tonight?
Oh my God, I love it.
If I hit on Dana's mom, I better stop.
I thought the purpose of Frank bringing family here was to get to know me better, but all he seems interested in is getting to know my mom better.
I'm thinking about throwing you in the house.
It just went really bad.
Like, I know like how you feel, like you feel maybe it didn't go too well with the parents and everything like that.
I got my suitcase out.
Felicia, don't say that.
So, and I don't, like, it's just like such a hard day. I don't want to go through any more days.
Felicia pulls me aside and is basically telling me that she thinks she's going home and that she practically wants to go home.
And like everything was going fine, then they're like, tell me about your relationship. And I was like, I don't tell my parents anything.
I don't really talk to my mom about that stuff either.
I'm really upset. I've worked so hard to win all these challenges and to try my hardest and open up, and now I feel like it was for nothing. I really think that I'm worse off than when my parents first got here.
And I'm like, not pissed at my parents, but like, I don't know. I feel like they just kind of ruined it for me. It's like, do I really even want to be here anymore? Like, I feel like all this is doing is like with my head. And I don't even know if Frank really cares.
I think he does. I don't think he would have kept you here this long if he didn't. I am talking to Felicia as a friend, and I genuinely care about her, and I just don't want to see her go like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't really talked to you ladies. You know, maybe well, we're gonna take the ladies over to a private table.
This is good. Frank's finally gonna get a chance to know my sister, and I don't have to hang out with Dana's mom anymore.
It would have made me happy if Mom was here.
I really wish that she could have been. I think that you would like her and she would like you.
I'm sure I would like her. I like your sister.
I have a really good family. I really do.
I'm sure you do.
I know why Frank's upset, but he has to get over the fact that my parents aren't here and they're not coming. Okay, so go ahead. Ask away. My sister you know, open book here.
I'm all ears.
Okay, well, I'm sure that you know she's very smart. She graduated early from college. She graduated in like 3 years.
I want to hear about her ex-boyfriends.
Her ex-boyfriend.
Right to the ex-boyfriend.
All right. Her last boyfriend she was with for 3.5, almost 4 years. I think that's a really, really long time.
Me too, for her, I'm sure. I'm kidding, it's a joke. It's a joke, cheers.
Frank, do you have any more questions for my sister?
I mean,
you asked
as
Dana's
fun
mom,
as it is
questions. No? You don't care? There's nothing else you want to know about me?
I guess there's not really much more I need to know about Kathy. I mean, she puts it all out there.
That's right, Mama.
Frank! Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
This date definitely didn't go as I expected. I mean, Frank is making out with Kathy and her sister. Frank was flirting with my mom, and I just thought that he would focus a little bit more on me than my mom.
Coming up.
I'm all for Frank.
Dana's mom is hitting on Frank. Cougar.
I'm all for you too. And later. You don't think that they're proud of you?
I don't get Felicia.
Just a lot they don't know.
So we get back from having drinks, and I feel a little bad because most of my time was spent talking to Dana's mom. But hey, we had a good time.
Cute, like, restaurant.
It smells really good in here.
I can't even lift this.
I'll do it.
Put it right here on this.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right, and then take one for yourself and pass it down.
I'm really excited for this dinner. It feels like Thanksgiving all over again, and I'm hoping that maybe I can have Thanksgiving dinner with them in the future, just without everybody else's family.
I've eaten dinner here every night because I haven't won a date.
Oh, that's right, yeah. She knows this dining room as well as she knows her own.
Yep, pretty much.
To family and friends.
To my new friend I just met.
Aww.
Cheers.
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 Clink, clink, clink. So I'm excited to have a family dinner. You know, maybe we'll get a chance to talk more, and he'll focus a little bit more on me than my mom.
Well, now that we're eating, it's time for me to tell some stories about my son that you don't know about.
Great.
He drove us crazy from the age of 16 until he was about
30.
No, until he was about 21. I went nuts to get him through high school, okay? I used to go sit in the back of the classroom at times to watch him. I'm not kidding you.
What, so he would stay there, you mean? Like, so he wouldn't leave?
Well, because I would leave my school and go over to the high school, which was a few blocks away from where I worked, just to see if he was in class. So after I did that, he goes to graduate, finally graduates, okay? And he doesn't go to the graduation.
Overslept.
Overslept, all right?
What about the time when he pulled the fire alarm in school?
Oh my God, that was the biggest embarrassment of my life. He was in middle school.
I pulled the fire alarm. I cut my hand. Cops came. They said to everybody, it was in gym class. They said to everybody in gym class, if you don't say who it is, you're all gonna go to jail. As soon as they said that, everybody. The gym class pointed at me.
Well, you did something right. He's a great guy.
Thank you. We did. Oh, then he took up with that 38-year-old woman, okay? And embarrassed the hell out of everybody. And if I could have killed somebody, I would be in jail now because I should have killed her.
I liked her.
You know, Frank has had a history of dating older women, low-class older women. And I'd kill him before I'd see him do that again.
I love older women. Ever since I was growing up, all I was in was to older women.
Well, then how come you're here with all these young girls?
Now I'm an old man. Now I'm an older guy.
Frank, were you of age? Were you of age at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Who's of age?
Dana's mother was like a tiger ready to attack this morning when she came in the house. And sitting at the dinner table with her, she's like a little smitten kitten.
She's lucky that he wasn't 2 years younger. I would have had her arrested.
I guess if that's the worst thing that can happen to him, though.
Yeah, right.
I gotta stick up for Frank.
No, you're right.
Thank you.
After what I did when I came here, judging Frank, I gotta stick up for him.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
I'm not really sure if anyone else is noticing, but I kind of think that Dana's mom is hitting on Frank. Cougar.
I'm all for Frank.
Yay! And I'm all for you, too.
Is this lady crazy? First she was all fired up, and now she's sweet as pie. I said to myself, this woman is hitting on my son.
It's fine. Everybody have fun today?
Oh, it was a great day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. Like, Felicia, she has a little problem opening up. Do you think that she would be able to open up to me eventually, like, you know?
No, she don't open up to anybody like that, and I don't know why.
She's a tough cookie. You guys know that. She's a tough cookie.
And I'm her father, and I'll ask her questions. I got to be careful how I phrase it, because I phrase it the wrong one. Puts me off like that. That fast. That's it, Dad. Boom, hang up. That's what I say. You're a toughie. Oh, you were tough, that kid. But, you know, no matter what anybody says, this is something you got to feel in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, in your body. Just what I want, not what I want. You don't take it. So that's where I am. I wish you the best.
Thank you, and I appreciate your honesty.
I don't know what to think about Felicia now. I mean, these are your parents. You should be able to open up to them.
Well, that ended up to be a really fun day. I'm sorry I got so quiet on our date. You just kind of, I didn't know what else to say. I was just kind of taken aback. Not taken aback, but I'm just like in a different generation than my parents. It's kind of like since my dad is so old and my mom married him when she was like very young in her 20s, my parents raised me like they were my grandparents. So I was not allowed to date when I was younger. You know, things were very traditional. So I didn't want to have a boyfriend until it was very serious because they expect me to bring someone home that I'm going to marry. Just a lot they don't know, and I don't know. Frank thinks that since I don't tell my parents that much about my relationships, that I'm not an open person, but that couldn't be further from the truth. They thought I was kind of a bad kid. They really don't appreciate, like, that's why I'm always so serious, because I'm always trying to do better. And like, I really don't think that my best is good enough.
If you don't think that they're proud of you, they support you being here. I live at home with my mom, okay? Believe me, they support you.
I don't know.
I don't get Felicia. She's got great parents that support her, and yet she doesn't even open up to them. How will she ever open up to me?
Well, it was definitely nice meeting all the parents today. I got a lot of information on the girls, and a lot of things were very clear to me, but it doesn't even make my decision any easier. It actually makes it harder.
You know, Frank's got a very tough decision to make tonight. There's only 4 girls left, and their families are amazing, with the exception of Dana and that filthy cougar mother of hers.
All right, I'm gonna give you girls a chance to say goodbye, because tonight there is gonna be an elimination.
I'm kind of nervous that I might not get a key tonight because my parents didn't show up. Plus my one-on-one time, which was like really 4-on-1, was pretty much a disaster.
Oh, the parents are leaving now?
Yes.
So I was so worried before my mom got there. Her coming in, is she gonna fight with Frank and his family? But at the end of the day, Frank really liked my mom. My only concern is did he like her a little too much?
I want to thank everybody again. It was a pleasure having everybody come here. You all have wonderful daughters. You all raised them very well.
Well, let me say goodbye to everybody.
I mean, I've opened up. I try to talk to Frank outside, so hopefully I'm not going home tonight.
She's.
At least you got my hat, don't you?
Bye, Felicia.
All right, good night.
Bye, Jim.
Open up the door.
Bonsoir, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, bye. I want to give you hugs. I love Kerry.
Kerry's mom, Debbie, let me know that Kerry had a strained relationship with her father at an early age. I'm a little concerned about that. I'm just not sure if she's ready for a long-term relationship. Coming up, I got insight about your lives, and I'm kind of worried.
I am not feeling good at all.
I don't know if you're ready yet.
Going into elimination, I'm kind of nervous because my parents didn't come. And that could make Frank think that I'm less invested in this as the other girls.
Hello, ladies.
At the end of the day, my mom, gave Frank a chance, and I couldn't be more happy. She really got to see who I see in Frank.
I feel really nervous. I was definitely affected by my parents' divorce, but I don't want Frank to think that it's going to affect our relationship in any way.
Frankie!
He must be deaf. Frank! Couldn't you hear us stamping on the floor?
I heard you.
So what took you so long? I almost broke my leg.
I really don't want to hurt any of these girls. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm looking to find my true love.
Hard night tonight, huh?
Good evening, ladies. Today was information overload. Wow. Who you are as young ladies is so much clearer to me now. After getting to a peak with this girl's family, I feel like she's genuinely here for me more than any girl in this house. She's never won a competition, but she's definitely won a place in my heart. Kathy, please step
You knew
forward.
that before he called your name when he said never won a competition.
That's when I knew.
Kathy, will you please accept this key to my basement?
Absolutely.
I'm totally shocked. Why does Kathy get the first key? I thought that Frank was mad that her parents didn't even show up.
I'm not feeling good at all. I really don't think my parents' input on my relationships helped me whatsoever, and I kind of wish they never came.
Felicia, we both feel like our parents look at us as underachievers.
Oh, you're full of crap. You imagine things.
The layer that we stripped away today showed me that we do have more and more in common. So Felicia, come get your key. Felicia, will you please accept this key to my parents' basement?
Of course.
I can't believe I got the second key. I'm really relieved. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen, and I'm just happy to still be here.
Ladies, only one key left.
So it's down to me and Carrie, and I'm upset. I mean, why am I even standing next to this girl? I should have been the first one to get my key, and I shouldn't even be worrying right now being in the bottom two.
Never ever have I been in this position before, and I'm freaking out. I'm so upset right now. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. My heart is pounding out of my chest. I feel like maybe I should have been a little bit more upfront about how my parents' divorce affected me. I'm really hoping that Frank doesn't freak out and send me home because of something like this.
Ladies, only one key left.
It comes down to me and Carrie. I know that Frank really liked my mom, so I'm hoping that means that I'm staying around.
I'm waiting for my key, and all I'm thinking is, Frank, don't be stupid. This is gonna be the biggest mistake you ever make if you send me home before Dana.
This is so hard. I can see myself being with each of these girls for different reasons. It's really hard thinking about letting either one of them go.
Well, Dana and Kerry, by meeting your parents today, I got insight about, both of your lives and where you are right now, and in both cases, I'm kind of worried. Kerry, what I learned from your family is that you were scarred from your parents' divorce. And your missing relationship with your father may have led to you not having long-term relationships. I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I don't know if you're ready yet.
I'm here for a reason. I want to be in a serious relationship. If I wasn't ready, I wouldn't be here.
Dana, today I found out you and your mother have a lot in common. You're both attractive and vivacious, and you both are very direct and say it how it is. The difference is, in a lot of ways, Dana, you're still a little girl. But there's no doubt about it that your mother is all woman. And meeting her showed me what was missing between you and I. And that's why I'm gonna ask you to leave my parents' house tonight.
Okay, that's fine.
Come here, Dana. You're a great person.
Yeah, I just wasn't really into it. That's why I didn't try. But I like you as a friend. I just
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I knew Dana wasn't here for him. She starts talking all this trash, saying, I didn't even like you. I knew from the start I didn't like you. And I mean, do you really want to go out like that? She's a little trashy, if you ask me.
Dana, you're gonna have to leave my parents' house.
Bye, girls. Good luck.
Dana actually said to my son, I wasn't into you from day one. So why was she there? It might have just been sour grapes because she was upset that she was eliminated. We'll never know.
Frank let me go tonight. Honestly, like, the fact of the matter is, when I hug and kiss Frank, it's just really nothing was there. But now that Frank let me go, I hope he knows that he's blown his chances with my mom.
Getting rid of Dana was really hard. Man, I digged her mom.
Kerry, please step forward. Oh, stop it.
See, when you put it through, you should have given it up first.
Kerry, will you please accept this key to my basement?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm so relieved to get this key. I never want to take it off.
I guess time for me and Daddy to go to bed
You
again.
can stay.
Nah, we'll go up. Good night, girls. See you tomorrow.
Congratulations, ladies. Good night, Frank.
Good night, Frank.
Good night. Ladies, please step forward. Well, ladies, let's toast. You ready? This is to finding true love and moving out of my mama's basement.